Oh, I've been waiting 20 years for this conversation.
20?
20 years. I'm about to celebrate my 35th year in broadcasting, and 16 years of those are watching you. Dwyane, thank you so much for joining us here at Center Court. It is your house, so we thank you for allowing us.
Don't do this. Don't say. Don't do the small steps.
Feels good being in the winner's circle. I missed you guys.
Listen, they missed you too.
Look at the camera and do the Jason. You Jason Jackson. Hit it.
I'm Jason Jackson. We're going to talk about the free throws later.
When you had your hair
Yes.
back in the day,
Yeah.
I would have went with something basic like a black.
Gotcha.
Like, you know, go with the Miami Heat.
That's just overkill. That's just overkill.
I never done it before.
D-Wade, the greatest player in the history of this franchise. Come on, man. We rolled out the top space in this joint for you.
What's up?
Welcome to Resorts World Las Vegas.
Hello.
Conrad Hotel, just for you.
Beautiful. What's up, my man?
Yeah. All right. Oh, I've been waiting 20 years for this conversation.
20?
20 years.
With the 5th pick in the 2003 NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select
Dwyane Wade! Dwyane Wade! There you go! Oh, what a through-the-leg dribble! What a play by Dwyane Wade! Something you've never seen before. What a finish for Dwyane Wade! Wade can't get the shot up, just throws it up. Got it! Dwyane Wade right at the buzzer! He throws up a prayer, and it is answered!
I just prayed to God during that whole time that, I get picked here, and I did. So, my wishes was granted.
How nice is that, first of all, the symmetry of your draft to your Hall of Fame induction?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Don't imagine.
I think you try to find things like I hold on to like things in threes. Like, oh, I won a championship in my 3rd year. Like you're searching for these things. But 20 years, that just happened. And it wasn't planned. And my entire career from getting drafted to entering the Hall is a 20-year career. Pretty special.
If I could do it all over again, I would love to go 5 once again to Miami because it's a place where I feel I belong.
The Miami Heat, they've done it! They win their first championship in franchise history! 2006 Miami Heat! Miami Heat!
3 is your magic number. So let's get to the thing you just indicated. You went through it like that's how it happens. Most people don't win championship number 1, and then most people don't do it in their 3rd year.
Can you believe this happened so early in your career?
No, with hard work and dedication and faith and belief, anything can happen.
As you've had time to look back on it, and we're nearing the 20th anniversary of that thing. Can't wait to celebrate that with you.
Wow.
Do you think about how hard it was to win, or do you think more about how easy you made it look?
Now I have a different perspective. I kind of know now how hard it is. I mean, obviously, a lot of things got to go right. But to be 24 years old in my 3rd year in the NBA and to be able to perform at that level on a big stage like that.
Wade on the drive, inside, banks it in. Wade pulls up, bang! Dwyane Wade again! Oh, my. And he's making it so easy. Wade right at Daniels. Tough shot, count it, and a foul. Oh, my.
Now I look back and I was like, oh, you're bad. You was a bad boy. You was a bad boy.
We were all saying it then.
Yeah,
And now you
I'm
can
less
say
humble
it
about
now.
it now. I'm a bad boy.
Oh, my. Chris Bosh sending it out. And look at that pass by LeBron.
Wade will get a breakaway. What a play.
The big 3 on display.
As I'm walking into the Hall of Fame, I'm thinking about the entire journey right now, right? And so when I think about the journey of the big 3, to be able to say, you know what, this is where I want to spend the next 4 to 6 years of my life. This is who I want to play with. That was special for us because we never experienced that before, especially coming from the community that we come from. You don't get a chance to decide a lot of your faith.
Brian looked at both of us. He's like, this is crazy. What are y'all doing here? What am I doing here? What are we doing here together?
I could picture LeBron sitting there. I could picture Chris Bosh sitting there, and I could picture me here, and just looking at each other like, wait, so we doing this?
Wade County, I love you.
Retiring kind of seamlessly
Yeah.
in a Miami Heat uniform. How special was that for you?
Yeah, it was very special. As a player, I think you have to try to find a time where you're like, all right, look around, when can I land this plane? You know, I've had an amazing career, amazing journey, but I want to make sure that my plane is landed as softly as possible. And you don't always get to control that.
Wade, 7 seconds left, forces one up and scores!
Welcome back to your home, Dwyane Wade.
It felt like I was needed. And as a player, you know, someone who has given everything he had to a city, state organization, it felt good to come back at that time and to feel that warm welcome back home.
One last dance, man. Dwyane Wade's last dance has become quite the swan song.
I know I speak for everybody here. We appreciate you.
Thank you, brother.
We love you, man.
Thank you.
We love you. Don't forget about us on the West Coast.
Tonight, great. You are.
Don't drop it on you. My eyes are sweating, man.
As I said yesterday, man, a lot of this has been about me, man, but I appreciate you guys, man. This is not easy. You guys definitely made me feel like I deserved everything. Y'all made it about me.
The last seconds of Dwyane Wade's career.
What do you want that long-lasting Dwyane Wade legacy to be?
That's a great question. And I do spend time thinking about that. At 41 years old, I think that's the thing that picks me up every day and gets me out of bed at 5 in the morning every day. It's that feeling of what is my true purpose? You know, when you're a kid, you think basketball is that's life. That's the rest of my life. This is what I want to do. This is who I am. Gone. And I got so much more life left.
Basketball has stopped, but life continues. We good over here.
Oh, what a play! Oh my God! He's Superman! Wade puts it up. It's good!
Yeah, baby. Stan Van Gundy went to the rookie and he delivered.
Stolen by Wade. Oh, gets in and throws it down.
Wade, nice through the defense, puts it up. It's good, and a foul.
I'm about to celebrate my 35th year in broadcasting.
Wow.
And 16 years of those are watching you. And 15
Sorry,
of
I'm
those
sorry.
close up. No. Complete pleasure of my career and my jewelry box. I thank you very much for all of it. But in honor of those years and your number 3 and the holiness of that Trinity, you get 3 favorite Miami Heat moments.
Well, I'm gonna go with what jumped in my head immediately. I got 2.
Easily, I would
So,
imagine.
game winner at home in Chicago. This is my house against the Bulls, my hometown team. I mean, I couldn't script that any better.
Wade with a steal, with 2. Wade puts it up for the win. Yeah, baby! He did it!
It was so good. And then you can even see, like, my run pattern changed because I was like, oh wait, this I dreamed of this. Let me go.
So it came to you. As it was organic, you also were thinking back.
Oh yeah, like if you go back, I fall off UD Bigfoot, and I get up and I'm about to run, just run around the arena, and I was like, let me go this way because this is what I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to jump up.
Did you see the Arisons right there? Did you realize?
No, I didn't realize
team
it.
ownership was right there.
No, not when I ran.
Such a forever moment.
It was, and then when I see the video and I see the picture, I see Nick. I see Nick like doing that, and it was just it was a great moment. And so to me, that's my number 1 probably moment.
Esta es mi casa. Esta es mi casa.
Number 2 would actually be my game winner in the Garden. You ever heard the Garden Quiet?
3 seconds left. Wade steps back. Yes! He won it! He won it! Wade won!
It was so silent that I didn't even know. I was like, wait, did that shot even really count? Like, what happened? It's just like everyone just stopped.
It count.
And I was like, no, it counted. I mean, you've heard players, and especially great players, talk about their favorite places to play. And the Garden always comes up. But that moment right there to me was I have arrived. I am here. Y'all gonna see me moment.
Give us one more. Number 3.
Number 3 moment for me that sticks out in my mind was when we won our first championship in 2006. And and watching UD cry.
7 seconds left in the game. Dallas down 3. Terry shoots the 3. No good. The Heat have won it. We're NBA champions.
It's like a 1,000-pound weight off my shoulders, man, because nobody never gave me a chance. Nobody never gave me nothing. And I just continue to work hard. I'm just thankful.
He finally admitted it, by the way.
We got footage.
I know, but he's been fighting it for 16, 17 years.
And I can be honest now, at 43 years old, I did cry a little bit. Just a little bit.
06, he finally told the truth about 06 in the locker room. I've been waiting for that for 18 years.
That's when I knew how much it really meant. Not to win. I mean, everyone wants to win. We all wants to win. But in that moment of seeing my brother, who just admitted that he's cried 20 years, almost 20 years later, that was so special for the city of Miami, for the state of Florida.
You know, they talk about me, leading this team in MVP for scoring, but Udonis was the reason we won this series because his defense on Dirk, on a great play on Dirk and James Posey. So I give all the credit to Udonis, man. You did it for us, dog.
1, 2, 3,
it was a football town, and at that moment right there, we was able to put our stamp, and start the legacy, really start the legacy. I know before us players did their part, but from a winning standpoint, from what we talk about, from a real stamp on what the culture is about winning, and that was the first step to that. So Shaq guaranteeing the championship and us delivering on that championship, and seeing my big brother tear up, I'll never forget that.
Fantastic to continue our conversation here in Resorts World Las Vegas's Conrad Hotel, high atop, 66 floors.
66 floors. That's a couple threes put together.
Yes, it is. Come on, we didn't make mistakes. We do stuff on purpose. I want to welcome you to television, but you've splashed in and dominated. Flash.
I was a communication major, but I did broadcasting journalism in high school, and so I was preparing for maybe an opportunity one day I would be able to talk about the game of basketball.
Why is there no sense of urgency? That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Right. As soon as the clock goes, you got to get at it. It ain't about being cool and going around and looking all cute and everything.
It's not easy, but it's easier just to play the game and focus on you and then maybe with your team. But to be able to, sit down and go through each team, go through their offense, go through their coaching. Like, I had to learn the game in a different way.
Sometimes throughout the season, you're going to lose games like this. It's unfortunate, but they will learn from it, and they definitely will bounce back.
I feel that life is meant to be lived, and, there's things out here for us to try, and I'm a firm believer in trying them.
So Dwyane Wade is moving into the business side of basketball.
3-time NBA champion is now a part owner of the Utah Jazz.
What's the biggest adjustment you had to make from player to ownership?
I've learned a lot about the game once again that I didn't know as a player. It's not as easy and as smooth as you think. You think it's just checks should just be written and things should be done. But you also understand this is a business and all that goes into the business and all surrounds the business.
At the same time as I was focusing on basketball, business was a big part of my portfolio and what I wanted to become when the game was through. And so I'm excited about what this not only does for the NBA, but what it does for the little boys and girls out there that look like myself.
Break some news for us. What's next?
Some of the things that I have is where you'll see me spending more time on, trying to build. I'm really big in my wine brand, right? Like, I'm trying to go full steam ahead. I don't know what's going to come from the outside. I have a lot of endeavors. Right now, it's all about focusing on the ones that I need to put some work into. But also trying to be the best dad I can be. I got kids at all different generations, and I'm trying to be a father to a 21-year-old and a father to a 4-year-old. And that is two totally different parents that need to show up.
My smile creates joy.
My smile creates joy.
Yes.
All right, give it to somebody who hasn't read one yet.
My future is bright.
My future is bright.
Yeah.
Good one. That's the best one to end up for. Good job.
Let's talk about Kavya for a second. Folks are starting to label her your twin.
There you go. What? I like the competitiveness.
Definitely in how she looks and the way her body is built.
Right.
She has my body, she has my
does it
walk.
freak you out? You're like, what?
No, it's crazy.
These jeans are dominant.
No, it's so dominant. We look at it, like, it's so cool because she looks at me and she's like, she loves the fact that we have the same skin tone, that we have the same eyes and the same lips. And that, to me, that makes me feel, that makes me feel good. And my daughter, look at herself and she sees beauty in herself and then she looks like her dad.
I'm so beautiful.
But listen, she is her mom. A lot of ways that y'all don't get to see.
We gotta get this party started.
That is, we
edge.
do
She
know,
got that
without a
edge.
doubt. With Zaire, now that you're watching him play and try to find his path in basketball, how does that role reversal feel and how does it work?
Yeah.
Because also, I've seen the clips, you were there still coaching him too.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm a show-up parent. I think one thing I had to understand, and I think what most parents we have to understand, is our kids are not us.
I heard him calling him Young Flash, and it was about, that's cool, but I want to give him his own name. He's Zaire, bro. He has his own self.
At one point, I used to talk to Zaire this is how I play. This is what I would do. And I had to sit back and watch how Zaire played and what Zaire would do. So I stopped comparing him to me. Just like I want him to stop comparing himself to me. I had to do the same thing. And so I think I've become a better basketball dad because I've stopped comparing him to me and I've started enjoying the way that he played the game of basketball.
Be true to yourself, because are you really even, it's what's the point of being on this earth if you're gonna try to be someone you're not? It's like you're not even living as yourself, which is like the dumbest concept to me.
As for Zaya, you all have been amazing and open about her courageous journey. What are the challenges about making this as important as it's been for all of you all and her specifically?
Well, it's a lot of challenges. I think the one you point to first is the worldly challenges.
Yeah.
I'm in a place in life where I pick up my phone and you got certain states that are banning, things that my daughter needs. But in the midst of all the things that we cannot control and some of the things that we will fight for, we will try, it's really for us is about our sanctuary that we provide for Zaya, right? We provide a different kind of space and air for her to be her. We've always done that, which have allowed her to be comfortable being Zaya.
Let's go! Let's go! Woo! Let's go!
So I'm watching this beautiful flower blossom, and to me, it warms my heart because I'm thankful that I was chosen to be her father. And I'm thankful that, I was chosen to be, the one that she lives with, that I can deal with this every day. We can together, we can hold hands and we can walk out in the world. And so I'm proud of her, and she is the coolest Wade, the coolest Wade. I'm telling you, there is. No one's cooler than Zaya. To look at the whole journey, I feel like in life when we're born, we get a blank canvas. And it's on us to create our Picasso, if you will. And if I look at my Picasso from a basketball standpoint, I'm proud of what that brush has been able to do. And that brush is that basketball.
Dwyane Wade, you are a giant. Wade falling away, puts it in. Dwyane Wade does it again. What a clutch performance from Dwyane Wade. Stoudemire pick and roll. Blocked by Dwyane Wade. The best shot blocking guard on the bottom. And he hit the shot. He hit that shot. Triple double for Wade. How perfect is that?
I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, what is the purpose? What am I leaving behind? I'm on a search for that every day. And the only way I know how to get to that answer is to get up every day and just work my ass off. So everything I do, from how I work out, to how I be a parent, to how I show up in meetings. If I show up and I work hard at everything, at the end of it, it's gonna show me. I'm gonna leave what my purpose was. And so I don't try to do these things. I don't look for things to talk about or be a part of. They find you. My purpose is finding me as I go out and I work my butt off for something I can't see. Just like in basketball, I couldn't see it, but I wanted to be it. So I worked my butt off to become it. And I did. So I can't wait to see what the next 20 years is like. I hope they're way different than my first 20 and then my last 20. I hope these next 20 years is something that I could be remembered for doing something that's even greater than what my sport allowed me to do. Call coming through. I don't normally answer numbers that don't have a name to it. I'm doing great, man. How are you doing? It's good to hear your voice.
Everybody knew, including you, that you were going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. You had earned that. But it's still a moment. It's still a moment when that phone rings.
It's still a moment.
Oh, walk us through how humbling and altering that phone call is when you hear that you've moved from finalist to enshrining.
Yeah, it's the call, right? It's something about that call that changes everything. It makes it real.
Unanimously selected to the Basketball Hall of Fame.
You got multiple?
And enjoy every minute of this because it only comes around once.
That's the call. In my mind, I go all the way back to being a kid that loved the game of basketball. I had a ball and a dream. I can't say no one believes, you know, like obviously I had people in my life to believe, but sometimes it's just like, oh, that's cute. Oh, you want to be in the NBA. Oh, that's cute. You know, you kind of get that through life. Like, go ahead.
Keep working on that.
Yeah, keep working hard, you know, little Dwyane. You know, I can't believe it at the same time. Like, I'm here and I'm like, yeah, I'm a famer and I'm gonna talk my stuff. At the same time, I'm like, are y'all serious? Like, I'm in the Hall of Fame as one of the greatest players ever. So it's unreal, honestly. Heat Nation, y'all in here? You see the red I'm wearing? I'm wearing that road red that Riley loved. That's what I'm wearing tonight.
We're sitting up here at the Hall of Fame. At the Hall of Fame, bro. Who would have thought?
What? Me? Huh? Thank you for caring enough about this young kid from Robbins. This is the real moment right here. That's when it gets real. When you start seeing all the people that you played with over this journey, you know, and you're like, damn, like, we are here.